Nak tahu kelajuan peranti pintar dalam 5G? Di MMU ada jawapannya. Nak tahu bagaimana kandungan kreatif dan perniagaan atas talian dikuasai? Di MMU ada jawapannya. Nak tahu bagaimana cyber security dan undang-undang berfungsi? Di MMU ada jawapannya. Semua itu dan banyak lagi ada di Multimedia University kerana MMU ialah anda menerajui masa hadapan digital. Layari mmu.edu.my.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat pagi. Nama saya Alif Zulfakar bin Pokaat. Saya adalah pensyarah di Universiti Multimedia, kampus Melaka, di bawah Fakulti Engineering dan Teknologi. Dekat situ ada program untuk mechanical, telecommunication dan juga robotik. So pada hari ini saya akan menerangkan berkenaan dengan 2D drawing in Autocad. So ini adalah tajuk untuk hari ini. So just a simple workshop, berkaitan dengan Autocad. Jadi ada apa-apa soalan boleh tinggalkan di link YouTube. Saya akan cuba jawab lah kalau ada soalan yang perlu saya jawab. So basically simple untuk AutoCAD drawing. AutoCAD drawing kita boleh guna trial sebenarnya. Tak perlu, tapi trial ni hanya 30 hari sajalah. Kalau siapa yang berminat untuk install AutoCAD pada PC masing-masing lah ataupun laptop masing-masing. Cuma trial 30 hari. Cuma type dekat Autodesk community dan boleh download untuk free trial untuk 30 hari. Dan kalau rasa okey untuk AutoCAD boleh subscribe AutoCAD software. Saya rasa lebih kurang 1 bulan 200 rasa harga dia RM200 ataupun boleh beli secara pukal 1 year terus untuk AutoCAD. Di MMU kita mengguna AutoCAD 2021 dan next year saya rasa bulan 7 ni kot dah keluar dah AutoCAD 2022. So kalau kamu install AutoCAD yang baru ni free trial akan dapat AutoCAD 2022 lah. Dan ini akan digunakan di MMU Melaka untuk program mechanical. Basically AutoCAD digunakan pada tahun pertama. Tahun pertama, first year akan guna AutoCAD under subject engineering communications drawing. Tapi hari ini just a basic of 2D drawing, which is the 2D. 2D, meaning of 2D. So ini adalah example of AutoCAD. Example of AutoCAD. Kita boleh lihat dekat sini. You can see at here is a AutoCAD software. So how we want to start the AutoCAD software? Basically go at here, at the start, and then click new. Start, click new. And then here you can choose any template that you want lah. They have a Acadiso and then they have a AutoCAD. So the difference between the Acadiso and AutoCAD basically just a units. The unit. Beza dia hanya pada unit sajalah. AutoCAD, the unit will be read in inch, in inchi. But Acadiso, we read the unit in millimeter, millimeter. So every drawing that you do is in millimeter unit, in Acadiso. That's why in Malaysia we use Acadiso lah, because all the drawing basically we measure using the SI unit, which is in millimeter. And then we click open. So then you have a first layout of AutoCAD software lah. It is like this, first layout of AutoCAD software. And then here are some example that we will do today. So because they said in this our workshop is 2D drawings, so 2D meaning that they have just a 2 coordinate, which is the X coordinate and Y coordinate. The position of X and position of Y. So that's why we call it 2D drawing. It's not, we just have a 2 axis, Y and X. And then the plane that we draw is in the plane YX. Here is a plane YX, the drawing. And then basically we just use the 3 toolbar at here, the main toolbar. The first toolbar is a draw. Basically we want to draw the shape, right? The rectangle, the circle, the line. So basically we use this toolbar as a basic shape lah of your drawing. Okay, and then the second toolbar we have is modify. Okay, modify meaning that you want to modify the line. For example, you want to copy the line, you want to do the mirror for the line, or sometimes you need to trim the line, or you want to cut the line, right? So we use a modify at here. Okay, another toolbar is a layer lah. Okay, so today I will teach you these three toolbar: draw, modify, and layer. Okay, so layer basically we want to differentiate our line. Okay, one of the line will become as the basic line, and then maybe then the line will become as the to show the center line of the object. Okay, so here is a function of the layer. Okay, we want to differentiate the type of line. Okay, just a three toolbar today I want to introduce for this workshop. Okay, okay, and then I think better we go for the example. Okay, just a basic example. Okay, basically this example I take it from the tutorial 1. Okay, tutorial 1 of engineering communications drawing. Okay, for the first year mechanical students. So here is the first tutorial lah. Okay, the basic tutorial about the Autocad software. Okay, about the Autocad software. Okay, so if you see this drawing, okay, this drawing, so they have a R20. R meaning of radius. Okay, R is meaning of radius. So 20 is a 20 millimeter because they said in this drawing is SI. Okay, SI meaning that this drawing is in millimeter. Okay, millimeter. Okay, and then here is a symbol of a third angle projection lah. Okay, first and third angle projections. Okay, and then the name of this part is lever crank cast iron. Okay, so here is the name of the parts lah. Okay, and then they give you all the dimensions. So first we start with the radius 20. Okay, radius 20, and then you see that this arrow show the center line of the R20. Okay, this arrow, this arrow shows the center line of the R20. Okay, so then we can start at here, circle. Okay, under circle, they have a center radius, center diameter, 2 point, 3 point, tangent, tangent radius, and tangent, tangent, tangent. Okay, because here just the R20, so we need to put center radius. Do not choose center diameter. Okay, because the units or the symbol at here is R. Okay, R represent for the radius. Okay, so just click center and radius. Okay, at here is very important to read the command at the below. Okay, for me, I will read the command first. It's very important to read the command at the below position at here. Okay, they said circle specified the center point for the circle. So first point that you need to choose is the center of a circle. So you just click it. Okay, click. Okay, and then they said specified radius of a circle. So radius of a circle is 20, right? Then you need to use your keyboard lah. Keyboard and then key in 20. Okay, 20 because they said what the radius of the circle, which is 20, and then you just click it. Okay, and then you may zoom and zoom out. You may use the mouse. Okay, and then the mouse, they have a roller, right? Okay, you just roll the roller and your mouse, and then you can zoom in and zoom out like this. Okay, okay, and then to point, you just hold the roller lah, then you can point like this. Okay, you can find the positions. Okay, if you want to zoom in and zoom out, just roll the roller in your mouse. Okay, like this. Okay. So how you want to know this already R20? Okay, you can go to utilize. Okay, utilities. Okay, under utilities, they have a measure at here. Okay, under utilities, they have a measure. So you can just click a measure and then choose a radius. Okay, choose a radius because you want to know the radius of this circle, right? So you just click a radius, then just select the object. Then automatically they give you the information of this circle, which is have a radius 20, diameter 40. So here already correct lah. R20. Okay, R20. It's very easy lah to know whether your drawing is correct or not. Not just click at the utilities, then find the measure. Okay. 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 Now the second part is you want to draw the 76. Okay. This 76 is a horizontal line. Okay. This line is a horizontal line. Okay. Horizontal line. Okay. And then the start of 76 at the quadrant of the circle. Okay, so how you want to get the quadrant? Okay, first you need to click the line. Okay, the line. So you just click the line. Okay, and then it specify the first point. Okay, the first point. So the first point should be at here, quadrant. Okay, make sure you get this symbol. Okay, quadrant. Okay, sometimes your drawing cannot get the symbol because you're not on this symbol, which is the snap cursor. So make sure you on the snap cursor. You can see at the below, they have a snap cursor. Okay, snap cursor. Okay, so make sure it is on, or you may click F3. Okay, at your keyboard, you just click the F3, then automatic it will on the snap. Okay, snap. So this snap is very important to show the endpoint, midpoint, center of this lah. Okay, make sure your quadrant is ticked. Okay, if not tick, you need to tick by your own manually. Okay, otherwise you cannot get the quadrant at this circle. Okay, at this circle. Okay, that's why you need to on your snap. Okay, here, make sure it is on lah. Okay, okay, and then at here is a quadrant. Okay, quadrant. So here is the first point of your line. Okay, you click the quadrant. Okay, and then you see this line becomes freely right. You can go at any angle. Okay, at any angle, but your drawing show there is the horizontal line. Okay, horizontal line. So to do the horizontal line, you may click this one, ortho. Okay, make sure you on the ortho mode. So if you see the ortho mode, if you on the ortho mode, automatic it will go to the horizontal line and vertical line. Okay, you just have a two line only. Okay, horizontal line and vertical line. That's why you need to on the ortho mode. Okay, if you off the auto mode, then you can go at any position at any angle. Okay, you can see any position at any angle if you off the auto mode. That's why you need to on the auto mode, because we want the horizontal line. Okay, and then the length of horizontal line is 76. So you just put 76 at here. Okay, just key in 76 and then enter. Okay, enter. Then here is your line 76. Okay, you may use also measure. Okay, and then click distance. Okay, you click distance, first point, second point. Then you get 76. Meaning there is correct line lah, represent for this horizontal line 76. Okay, now we want to do the R32. This one, R32. Okay, so R32, to get the center point of R32, because here is the arc, right? Okay, here is the arc, semi-arc, R32. Okay, so you need to use a line. Okay, start at here, endpoint. It should be endpoint. Make sure you on your snap. Okay, then you get this symbol, endpoint. Otherwise, this line is not connected. Okay, because you cannot get the endpoint of this line. Okay, endpoint. Okay, and then make it at the horizontal, vertical, which is 32. Okay, 32. Okay, because this 32 represent the arc for the radius 32. Okay, and then enter. So here will become your center of R32. Okay, so here will become the center of R32. Then you go to the circle and then click center radius. Okay, center radius. So here is the center of R32. Make sure you get the endpoint. Okay, and then put the radius 32. Okay, put the radius 32 and then enter. Then you get the connection like this. Okay, the connection like this. Okay, now we want to create this arc, right? Okay, this arc basically is you need to measure from this center point, because they give the dimension of the another arc start from here 64, and then here you need to use this line. Okay, 64. So first you do the 64. It should be from the center. Okay, click line. Okay, make sure you get this point, center. Okay, center, because you see this 64 is from the center of this arc. You see the border, okay, or the constraint is from here, okay, 64 until the another center line. Okay, it should be from the center. Okay, center 64. Okay, put 64 and then enter. Okay, so here make sure you on auto mode lah. Okay, auto mode should be on. Okay, then you get the vertical line lah. Okay, straight vertical line. Okay, 64. Okay. Okay, and then at here we don't know the width, right? Okay, the width we don't know. We know the height is 64, but we don't know the width. So to get the width, you need to use this quadrant. Okay, use this quadrant. Okay, so you just click at here. Okay, this point, right, quadrant. So just put any line. Okay, as long as there is more than this 64 lah. Okay, more than 64. Okay, and then click this line. Okay, 64. Okay, and then just click another line, then straight like this. So then we know here is a intersection line. Okay, this one is a intersection line, right? It's intersect at here. Okay, then at here is 64, and then here is this line, right? Okay, this line represent this line. Okay, this line is represent this vertical line. Okay, then we know that from here to here the radius is 20. Okay, the R is 20. Okay, 20, right? Okay, then you can use the circle. Okay, circle start at here. Okay, you find the perpendicular is okay lah. Okay, or you can use shift right mouse. Okay, you can find intersection also can. Okay, basically intersection lah. So how you want to get this intersection? Okay, you click your circle first. Okay, should be center radius. Okay, center radius. Okay, and then use the keyboard. Keyboard. Hold the shift. Okay, shift in your keyboard. Okay, hold shift and then hold the click the right mouse. Okay, click the right mouse. Okay, your mouse, right? Click at the right tab and we got at the mouse, click the right tab. Yang belah kanan lah. Okay, at your mouse, click the yang belah kanan. Okay, then you get this option. Okay, then go to the intersection. Okay, intersection. Then you get this point, intersection. Okay, intersection, and then click R20. Okay, 20 here. Okay, R20. So we know that this intersection 20 will become as the center of the R20. Okay, this one, right, we have intersection. So you just click center radius. Okay, you can use a quadrant or shift right mouse, then go to the intersection. So this one is intersection. Then click 20 at here. So automatic here you may delete. Okay, because this one just a draft line, right? Just a draft line. Only this line, then you may delete. Then you get like this one. Oh, sorry. So here you just delete this one lah. This one. Okay, because this line we want, right? Okay. This line no need. We don't need this line. Okay, also this line we don't need. Just delete. Okay. So then you get this line. Okay, here also no need the line. Okay, now we want to trim the object because you see this vertical line until at this arc, right? Because here is the exit line. Okay, we want to trim this line. So how you want to trim this line? You need to go to the modified. Okay, under modified. Okay, modified, then click trim. Okay, click trim. Okay, and then read the command. Okay, they said this one, right? You just enter lah. Okay, enter. Okay, use your keyboard. Just click enter. Okay, and then click the line that you want to trim. Then enter. Okay, so you get like this line lah. Okay, so here also you want to trim, right? Because here also the exit line. So click trim. Okay, and then enter in your keyboard. Okay, click in the keyboard, enter point. Okay, enter. Then click the line that you want to trim. Then enter. Okay, then you get like this. Okay, so here 1, 2, and this line lah. Okay, now we want to do R70. Okay, this R70. So this R70 basically they have a conditions. Okay? This arc R70, there is a tangent at the R20. Okay, you see, the line is connect with the tangent with the R20 and also tangent at the radius 20 at the above. Okay, this one, right? That is, this R70 is tangent at here, tangent at here. Okay, it's connect with the another circle with the tangent conditions. So you may use, and then they give the radius 70. You may use this one, tangent, tangent, radius. Okay, use the tangent under circle, under circle, click tangent, tangent, radius. Okay, tan, radius. Okay, then you click the tangent, tangent, radius. Okay, and then they said specify the center point for the circle. Okay, or tangent, tangent, radius. So you just find the, you see, this symbol is a tangent. Okay, the symbol is tangent. So you just click at here, then click another one at here. Okay, because here is a point of a tangent, right? Okay, you click at here. Okay, and then they ask you the radius. Okay, specified radius of a circle. So the radius is R70. So you put 70, then enter. Automatically they give you like this, R70. Okay. Okay, and then do one again, the trim. Okay, trim, and then enter. Then you may trim this exit line. Then you get like this. Okay. So once again, trim, enter. Okay, you may eliminate this exit line. Okay, and then enter. Okay. Okay, now we get the basic shape for this object. Okay, so here is basic shape for this object. Okay, now we want to do the small circle, right? So this small circle is the diameter 20. So here is symbol of diameter. This one is a symbol of diameter. Okay, diameter 20. Okay, and then so you just click the center radius. Sorry, center diameter, because here is diameter 20. So you need to use a center diameter. Okay, center diameter. Okay, and then you need to specify the center of a circle. So if you see at here, center of the circle is the same at the center of this arc, right? It is the same of the center of this arc. You see, this one. You see this arrow. Okay, the arrow show at this point. So meaning that this diameter 20, the center is start at here. Okay, the position of center is at here. So you just go through with this line, then you can get this center. This one is a symbol of a center. Okay, you get like this pangkah, right? Okay, this one is center lah. Okay, center, then put 20. Then you get like this. Okay, 20. Okay, also same at here, diameter 32. Okay, center diameter. Click at here, this one, right? Okay, 32. Enter. Also same at here, diameter 16, right? Okay, diameter 16. Make sure there is a center diameter, center diameter. Okay, you just go through with this line, then you get the center lah. So here is the center point. Okay, center. Then here is diameter 16. Okay. Then this one is a complete lah, the line. Okay, complete the line. Okay. So here is the object that you get. Okay. Okay, now we want to create the center point. Okay, we want to create the center point. If you see at here, they have a center point like this, right? Okay, they have a center point like this. So to do that, there is a certain command that you need to write. Okay, the center command. Okay, so the command at here, first you need to click set var. Okay, set var. Set var is a setting variable. Okay, there is a short command. Okay, set var. Okay, you can see, boleh nampak. Maybe I can add. Okay, you click a set var. Okay, and then dim set. Okay, then put -2. Okay, so here we want to setting the center mark of this circle. Okay, so first you need to click set var. Okay, set var, setting variable. Okay, and then the variable name is dim sen. Okay, the variable is dim send. Okay. Okay, and then you need to put the new value. Okay, because this one is Akariso template, so basically we put -2. If there is an ACAD template, basically we put 0.1. Okay, 0.1 for the size of a center mark. Okay, basically this one is the size of center mark lah. Okay, -2. Okay, and then click enter. Okay, click enter. Okay. So now we want to create the new layer. Okay, the new layer. This layer we call it as a center mark. Okay, so we go for the layer. Okay, then go to layer properties. Okay, layer properties. Okay, and then click the right mouse. Okay, and then click the new layer. Okay, then you may put the name of a new layer lah. Maybe you can put the center mark. Okay, center mark. Okay, and then maybe you can change the color if you want to change the color. Maybe you can put the pink color lah. Okay, pink color. Okay, just click at here lah. Color, and then the line type. You need to click the edit continue. You click at here. Okay, and then click load. Okay, click load. Okay, and then find the center line. Okay, you may choose a center or center 2 lah. Okay, it's up to you lah. Okay. So for example, you want to do a center 2, because the difference between center and center 2 is the line scale. Okay, the line scale. If there is center, just a 1 scale. If a center 0.5x becomes small 0.5 lah. Becomes small 0.5, the line type scale. Okay, so better you put center 2 lah. Okay, center 2. Okay, and then choose the center 2. Then click OK. So automatic here will the change to the center 2, the line. Okay. Okay, and then you just close it. Okay, and then if you see at here under layer, you may choose the center mark, because we want to create the center mark, right? So create the default as center mark. Okay, so if you see at here now, they will become a center mark lah. Okay, so now we want to create the center line. So just type dim center. Okay, type dim center. This one, you get dim center. Dim center. You see the name, dim center. You just click in the keyboard, dim center. Okay, and then choose this line. Okay, it's the same here, dim center. Then you get this center mark. Okay, dim center once again. Then you get this center mark. So this is how we do the center mark in the AutoCAD. Okay, dim center. Because here I'm use the default, not default lah, we call it common AutoCAD. Okay, common AutoCAD. Because in the AutoCAD software, they have many type of AutoCAD software. We have a mechanical type. If you install the mechanical AutoCAD software, you cannot tak payah lah. Okay, no need to set up like this. Okay, because in AutoCAD mechanical, they have another toolbar at here. We call it center mark. Okay, because here is common AutoCAD, it doesn't have a center mark function at here. That's why you need to set up like this. Set var, dim send, and then change to -2. Okay, then you can set up the layer lah. Okay, because in the AutoCAD mechanical, the default is the yellow color. Okay, the default is a yellow color. Okay, but because we use the common AutoCAD, so you can change any type of layer lah, what you want. Okay, because they give you just a rough layer, rough layout, but you need to set up by your own. That's why the advantage at here lah. Okay, but still use the command lah. Okay, use the code. Okay, set var, dim send, and then -2 lah. Okay, then you can put the center point at here. Okay, can Okay, so here is example 1. Okay, so now we go for the example number 2. Okay, this one, like this drawing. Okay, example number 2. So example number 2 is basically this drawing is more difficult compared with drawing 1, right? Okay, but it's okay. Still, we can do it. Okay. So if you see it here, it's like the hook, right? Okay, it's like the hook. Okay, and it's still a 2D drawing. Okay, okay. How you want to start? Basically, we start with this part. Okay, we start at this part. Okay, this part start with the diameter 48. Okay, so here have a diameter 48. So we go for the circle center diameter. Okay, center diameter. Okay, because here diameter 48, right? Should be diameter lah. Okay. Then you need to change the layer lah. Layer need to change back to the default. Okay, the white color. The default. If you see it here, become the white color lah. Okay. So then center diameter 48. Okay, diameter 48. Okay, and then enter. Okay, if you don't know what the dimension, you just go to utilities. Okay, then find the radius. Okay, radius. Then click it. So they give you the diameter 48. Okay, diameter 48. Okay. Okay. So here is the center, diameter 48. Okay, and then here we have 100. Okay, this 100 is a diameter. Okay, this 100 is diameter. Okay, same. Find the center, diameter. Okay, and here, okay, should be the center. Then put 100. Okay, 100. Then you get like this. Okay, 100. Okay. Okay, and then we go for the 178. Okay, this 178 is to get the center of this arc. You see the arrow, it's very important to see the arrow. Okay, especially for the arc. Okay, the arrow which give you the position of a center of the arc or center of the circle, and then which of a circle that represent as a center as the object line. Okay, you see this arrow means that this arc is R130, and then here is a center line. Okay, here is center line. So we start with the line. Okay, you should start from the center. Okay, center. Then put 178. Okay, 178. Okay, make sure you on the auto mode. The auto mode should be on, so that you get the correct vertical line lah. Okay, 178, then enter. Okay, 178. So then you may try to measure it, whether you get the correct line or not. Okay, correct lah, 178, right? Okay, 178. Okay. Okay, and then here is the center point. Okay, and then we want to do the R130. So here is a radius 130. Okay, so go to the center radius. Okay, find center radius. So here is the center point. Okay, then put 130. Okay, 130. So here should be the radius. Okay, radius. Then it become like this lah. Okay, it become like this. Okay, so here is 130, and then you get the R50, right? So this R50 is this line. Okay, represent this arc. Okay, this arc is connected by a tangent. Okay, tangent positions with the 100 and also with the 130. Okay, 130 at here, then here is a 100. Okay, meaning that at here lah, it should be at here. Okay, and then the condition is a tangent radius, because you already give you the R50. So you do the tangent radius, tan radius. Okay, tan radius. So you click at tangent radius, then click at this point. Okay, start at here, right? Number 1, and then you start here until here, number 2, and then the radius is 50. Okay, radius 50, then you get like this. Okay, 50 like this. Then after you get at this point, you may trim lah. Trim. Click this one, trim. Okay, trim. Then enter. And then you may delete this line. Okay. Then you get like this position. Okay. Okay, now done for this one lah. Okay, then here you may delete lah this line. Okay, no need this position. Okay, now we want to create the R64. Okay, this one, right? R64. This R64, you see the arrow, the arrow, the center point is same. Okay, the center point is same at here. Okay, so do the center radius. Okay, and then same at here lah, center point. Okay, and then 64. Okay, 64. So here is a R64. The point R64. Okay, now we want to do this line. Okay, if you see this line, there is the straight line. Okay, the line, and then this line is a tangent with the diameter 100, and also tangent with the R64. So mean that the line is like this. Okay, the line is like this. Okay, so it should be a line. Okay, click line. Okay, okay, now here have a trick lah. Okay, the trick. So you need to use a keyboard. Keyboard. Okay, click shift, hold the shift shift point at your keyboard. Hold it. You need to hold the shift. Okay, and then click the right mouse. Then you get this toolbar. Okay, this option. Then click find a tangent. Find a tangent. This one. Okay, find a tangent. Okay, click tangent. Then click at any point at here. Okay, tangent. Okay, and then do the same thing. Hold the shift at your keyboard. Then click the right mouse. Okay, and then find the tangent. Okay, tangent. Just click it like this. Automatically, it will create a tangent for you. Okay, you get a tangent like this. Okay. Okay, so here is a tangent line. Okay, tangent line for this object. Okay. Okay, this line is tangent with the 100 and tangent with the R64. Okay. Hold the shift at your keyboard and then the right mouse. You click the right mouse, then you get this line. Okay, now we want to do the 128. Okay, 128. And then this line 128, this one, this line is 128 is a parallel with this line. You see, this line is parallel with this line. Okay, selari, the selari, and then the distance is 128. Okay, this one you may use at the modified. Okay, under modified toolbar, we call it offset. Okay, we call it offset. Okay, offset meaning that you want to do the another line and then use the same previous line. Okay, it's like copy lah. Copy, but in the copy they have a conditions of the distance or width lah. Okay, with the condition of a distance lah. Okay, so offset. Okay. Okay, and then they ask you about the distance, just put 128. Okay, 128. Okay, because the offset at here is 128, right? Okay, 128, and then enter. Okay, and then you need to select the object. So here's the object that you want to offset. Okay, and then you need to click the area that you want to offset. It's not the above, right? It should be the below. So you just click at here. Okay, just click it and then click enter. Okay, so then you get like this lah. If you don't know how to get this one, whether it's correct or not, just do the measure lah. Okay, measure, then click a distance, here to here. Then it's correct, right? 128. So here is a function of offset. You want to copy the line with the condition of a certain distance. Then here, we can use offset. Okay, offset. Okay, 128, like this. Okay, then here you may trim the object lah. Trim. Enter, then you may delete this object. Okay, delete the object. Okay, now it's done until here. Okay, now at the end of the part is this one, right? Okay, R28. Okay, this R28. So this one R28 is a radius 28, radius 28. Okay, this radius 28 is tangent with this R64 and R130. So automatic you may use the tangent, and then the radius is 28. Okay, so use a circle, tangent, radius. Okay, tangent, radius. So you tangent at here and tangent at here also. Then put 28, and you get like this. Okay, radius 28 like this. Okay, Then you may trim the object. Okay, trim, enter. So this one is the object that you want to delete. Okay, this one. Okay, and then the rest you just highlight it. Okay, and then just click delete. It automatically delete for you. Okay, then you get the position like this lah. Okay, the position like this. So here is the same like the object lah. Okay. Okay, and then you may put the center point. So same dim center. So just click the same dim center because we use the same layout. So no need to set var lah. Okay, because we already set it. Okay. So dim center and then just click. So just do the layer, change to the center mark. Okay, center mark at here under the layer. Choose a center mark because here you want to change to center mark. Then click dim center. Okay, and then choose at this object. Okay, so also same at here, dim center, then choose at this object. Then you get at this point. Okay, at this point. So here is the function of a dim center. Okay, to show the center point of the object. Okay, clear? Okay. Okay. So here. Okay, now we go for the example number 3. Okay, example number 3. Okay, example number 3. So example number 3, if you see at here. Okay, example number 3. Basically, it's not same like the example number 2, right? Okay, because if you see at here, there is like a symmetry point. Okay, there is symmetry with the 3 position lah. Okay, with the 90 lah. Okay, sorry, 180 degree. Okay, that is right. Okay, so how you want to start? First, you may start at here. Kita start dengan mana dulu Let me see. Okay, we start with diameter 124. This one. Okay, diameter 124. Because why we start with diameter 124? Because if you see here, diameter 124, this line, this dashed line, there is the connection with the center point for this circle and this circle. If you see, here, right, represent the center line for this circle, small circle, and the big circle. That's why you need to start with the diameter 124 first. Okay, circle, center, diameter. Okay, center diameter. So click center diameter. Okay, so here 124. Okay, 124. Why I put the center mark? Because this line is not the object line. Okay, diameter 124, there is a center line. It's not the object line. Okay, it's not the object line because that's why you see the line is the dash. Okay, that's why I'm used at here is a center line. 124. Okay, then change to the default line, which is the object line. Okay, okay, and then it should start with the diameter berapa? Okay, diameter 28. Okay, we start with small one first. Okay, center diameter. Okay, and then find the quadrant. Okay, find the quadrant. Okay. Quadrant. Make sure you have a quadrant. If you cannot get the quadrant, make sure you on the OSNAP. Okay, on the OSNAP. Okay, for example, you already on the OSNAP but still cannot find the quadrant. Just click at this circle. Sorry, at this arrow. Okay, and then make sure you tick the quadrant. Okay, the quadrant is ticked. If there is off, you need to on it up like this lah. Okay. Okay, you make sure your quadrant is on. Okay. Make sure it is on, then you get the symbol of quadrant. Okay, quadrant. Okay, and then here equal with diameter 28. Okay, diameter 28. Okay, and then the big one is the radius 26. This one, right? You see the arrow, okay, and then we mention this arc. The arc is radius 26. So center radius. Okay, at the same point, center point, quadrant. 26. Radius 26. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we want to get another two line, right? Which is, you see there is a symmetry at this condition. Okay, symmetry. So you may use at the modified. Okay, and then click on the modified, click the array, then find polar array. Okay, under array, okay, they have an arrow, right? So this arrow find the polar array. This one, polar array. So you click the polar array, okay, and then first they ask the object that you want to do the array. So this object lah, these two object. Okay, you just click it and then click enter. Okay, click enter. Then they ask you the axis of rotation. You see this one is a rotation, right? The axis of rotation is at the center of R diameter 124 at this point. The center, this one center. Then you click it. Okay, and then the item at here you change to 3. Okay, item at here change to 3. Okay, at the above right here, you see my cursor. Okay, at here items change to 3 because we just need another 2 circle. Okay, change to 3. Okay, and then click enter and enter. So automatically it will create the another 3 circle based on the reference 360 degree. Okay, based on the reference of 360 degree. So here is a circle lah. Okay. Okay, now we want to create this one. So they have a diameter 100. So this one is a diameter 100. Okay. So circle, center diameter. So you want to do this one, diameter 100. And then the center is at here, the same center with the diameter 124. Okay, it should be at here lah. Okay, and then here 100. Okay. So here is a diameter 100 at here. Okay. Okay, now we have a, okay, how you want to connect between the radius 100 and the R26, this one is the R16, this one. This R16 is a tangent with the R26 and also tangent with the diameter 100. Okay, tangent with diameter 100. So it should be tangent radius. Okay, tangent radius. Okay, so tangent at here, okay, and then the radius is 16. So you just key in 16, then enter. So automatic it will create for you at here, R16. Also same at here. So you just use tangent radius, tangent at here, and then 16. Okay, 2 point at here. Okay, R16. Okay. Because if you see it here, no need to show this line, right? Okay, you may hide this line. So how you want to hide this center mark of this pink, right? Pink color ni, because this pink color become mengganggu, right? Mengganggu your eyes. So you may click at here. Click this one. Click right mouse. Then go to isolate. Isolate and object isolation. So automatic. Sorry. Isolate. Hide object, sorry, hide object. So hide object. Once again, make sure you highlight the object that you want to hide. Okay, isolate, then hide object. So automatically it will hide the center point for you, center mark for you. Okay, then it's easy for you to trim the object, right? Okay, compare if you put the center mark, because the center mark will influence your trim line lah. That's why I hide it. Okay, hide it, and then you trim the object. Okay, and then enter. Then you may trim this one and this one. Okay, then enter. Okay, automatic you get 16 at here and 16 at here. Okay, and then you need to create another to set, right? 16 at here, 16 at here, here and here. So use the same function, which is a polar array. Okay, polar array, and then click these two objects, 1 and 2. Okay, because we want to create another two set, right? Okay, another 2 number of set for this object. Okay, you highlight it. Okay, and then enter. Okay, and then specify the center point. The center point should be at here lah. Okay, center point of the polar array. Okay, and then the item at here you change to 3. Okay, change to 3 and then enter. Automatic it will create another 3 line for you. Okay, you see if I click it, it become as a one set. 1, 2. You see that they become highlight all the line. Okay, because this one you use the polar array. That's why it become a one profile. Okay, it becomes a one profile. It's not become a 6 profile. It become as a one profile. Okay, because you use array. That's why it's a disadvantage at here lah. Okay, why I will show it after this. Why I said this disadvantage. Okay, now we want to delete this another line, right? This line. So I click the line, trim, then enter. Okay, this one I delete it. Okay, same in here. Okay, so okay. Okay, also see at here. I erase it. Okay. Okay, I trim it, the object that I don't want this line. Okay, then here I delete lah. Okay, here also I delete it. Okay, now you see what I'm said, it become disadvantage. Okay, because at this line, you don't want this line, right? Because this line is an exit line. You see at here, it doesn't have the connection line. If I click the trim, I want to trim this line, right? If I click the trim, I cannot trim this object. You see, it become the no entry, right? Symbol. Okay, I cannot trim the object because this object that I want to trim is not a one profile. There is the one set of profile. It's not a different profile. There is a one set of profile. That's why I cannot trim this object because I'm use the polar array. So how you want to solve it? So to solve it, you need to explode it. Okay, so then it becomes the different profile. Okay, separate profile. It's not become as a one set of profile. Okay, you need to separate it. So how you want to separate it? You go to the under modify. You need to click the explode. Okay, explode. Then you may trim the object. Okay, you want to separate the profile. Okay, because you use the polar array becomes as all the profile become as a one set of profile, right? Okay, so click the explode at here. Okay, and then click this circle. Okay, click it, then enter. Okay, so now if I click it, then it becomes separate profile. Profile number 1, profile number 2, profile number 3. Now it become a separate profile. That's why you need to separate it. If you not separate it, you cannot trim the object. Okay, use explode to trim it. Okay, and then you may start to trim the object. Okay, and then enter. Then you may start to trim this line, and this line. And automatically you get like this object. Okay. Okay, and then at the center there is a diameter 48. Okay, center diameter, because diameter 48, right? Center diameter. Okay, the center is at here, 48. Done. Okay, you stand at here. Okay, finish. Then you want to call back the center line. So just click the right mouse, go to isolate, okay, and object isolation. So automatic, it will show back your center line. Okay, show back your center line. Okay, can okay. So here is the number 3 lah. Okay, the number 3 part here. Okay, if you want to create another this line, okay, the center line. Okay, for example, you want to create another center mark. Okay, make sure you add the layer, change to center mark. Okay, then click name center. Okay, at this point, right, this line. Okay, because you just need this point, right? Jadi ini boleh delete lah. Okay, sorry, this one lah. Okay, this one you just delete it. Okay, so just remain this line only. Okay, and then go to the polar array once again, and select this object. Okay, and then enter. Start at here, center mark, then change at here to 3, and enter. Then here it become the center mark of this line. Okay, also same, then center for this line. Okay, so here is the center mark for this object. Okay, the center mark for this object. Okay, can I? Okay, so here is an example of a number 3 lah. Okay, example of a number 3. Okay, so because here is a tutorial 1 lah, basically, tutorial 1 for the Autocad. Okay, okay, this one nak buat ke? Buat lah. Okay, this one lah can see lah nampak right? Okay, so here is example of number 4. Okay, you may look first at example number 4, how you want to start. Okay, what is the first point that you may start your line. Okay, well, for me lah, if I teach a student, I will give a student 5 minutes to see the question first. Okay, to plan which point you want to start to draw. Okay, because the first starting point is very important. If you miss the correct point, and then it becomes difficult for you to answer the questions. Okay, because it's not just a one step to solve it. Okay, there is a many other steps to solve it. Okay, maybe you can start at here to solve it. Maybe you can start at here to solve it. Okay, but which point that easy for you to solve it? The more faster you can complete it. Okay, it's very important, right? Because during the test they have a constraint of a time. Okay, constraint of a time. That's why they need to manage which point they want to start. Okay, it's not like the theoretical topic lah. Basically, this engineering drawing, you need to practice. Okay, you need to practice. It's not just you just memorize the theoretical and then you can solve it. Cannot lah. Okay, to practice and practice. Okay, there is no shortcut way lah. Okay, okay. So if you see these questions, okay, these questions. So you may start at any point basically. Okay, you may start from the radius 19, or you may start from the radius 19 at here. Okay, radius 19 at here. Okay, you can start from the below, or you can start at here. It's up to you. Okay, so first I start with the. Saya start kat mana dulu kan? Saya pun terlupa. Okay, we start at here first lah. Okay, we start at here first. So diameter 16. Okay, we start with diameter 16. So first center diameter. Okay, center diameter 16. Okay, so the layer I change it back to the layer, this one. Okay, layer. Okay, diameter 16. So should be center diameter. Okay, center diameter, and then here should be 16. Okay, 16. Okay, if you measure. Okay, if you measure radius, radius. So automatic here is diameter is 16. Okay, represent for this line. Okay, diameter 16. Okay, diameter 16. Okay, and then if you see radius 19. Okay, radius 19, and then you show the arrow, the center, the arrow show the center line at here. That's why you need to use a ruler lah. Okay, if you use a ruler, if you project it, you can see this arrow show this center at here, meaning that this radius 19 is the same center line with the diameter 16. Okay, so change to center radius because there is the R19, right? Okay, the symbol is R, so R meaning of represent as radius. So this one is represent as diameter, the symbol, diameter. Okay, you nampak, you see, right? This one. Okay, so here is a radius 19. So center radius, okay, and here 19. Okay, radius 19. Okay, then we do for the okay, this one 2 times radius 44. 2 times meaning that they have a radius 44, they have a two circle. Okay, so first circle at here, R34, R44, another circle at here, R44. Okay, another circle at here, R44. So meaning that they have a two radius, 44 at here, then 44 at here. Okay, two time radius 44. Okay, so we start with the we find the circle line. Circle. Okay, we start with 44 line. This one, start with this one first, 44. Okay, click the 44. Okay, this one 44. Okay, and then here to here is a 143. 143. Okay, so you just click the one line, start, make sure you have an endpoint. Okay, show the endpoint. Okay, endpoint, and then 143. Enter. So 143 is at here. Okay, because we want to draw this circle, this small circle. Okay, this small circle. So this small circle is berapa? Same, right? Because 2 times diameter 16, meaning that they have a two location that have a same diameter. So here is diameter 16, here also diameter 16. Okay, so it should be center diameter. Okay, and here 16. Okay, 16. Okay, and then here also have a radius 19, same lah, like this, radius 19. So then center radius, same as center point, 19. Okay, 19. Okay, and then here you may delete lah, because this one just a reference line lah, reference line. So now you have a one line and another line at here. Okay, another line at here. Okay, now we want to do the 76. Okay, 76 at here. Okay, because this 76, you can get the center line of this circle, diameter 76. Okay, you can get the center line for this diameter 76. Okay, so how you want to do that? This one, we know at here is 76. So basically, I'm just like this lah. Okay, center radius. Okay, center radius. Then find the center of a circle. And then I put 76. Okay, 76. Because I want to get the center point for this circle. Okay, we want to do the diameter 76. Okay, so how to get the center point for this diameter 76? I can get from this quadrant. Okay, quadrant. So then I put the center diameter 76. And here, then find quadrant. Because this quadrant, basically, there is the same level with the center point at here. So automatic here to here is 76. You may measure if you want to measure it. If you measure distance, right, from this center point to the quadrant is 76. 76, right, which is similar with this line, 76. Okay, that's why to start diameter 76, center diameter. Okay, I find the quadrant here and start with the 76. Okay, diameter 76. And I get this. Then here, this reference line, you may delete lah. Okay, just a reference line only. Okay, reference line only. Okay, so here you get the diameter 76. Okay, diameter 76. Okay, and then what else we want? Okay, we want the radius 44. Okay, radius 44. So this radius 44, if you project this arrow, is intersect at this center line, meaning that this 44, the center line is same with the diameter 76. That's why you need to project this arrow. If you see, if you project this arrow, use a ruler, it intersect at here. So we know that this R44 have a same center line with the diameter 76. That's why at here, you start center radius, because R44, right? Center radius, same point at here. Okay, and then put 44. And it become like this. Okay, 44. Okay, radius 44. Okay, and then from this radius 44, you get this one. This one is the radius 44. Radius 44. This one. Okay, and then here they have a tangent radius, because here they give R127. You see this arrow one. So they put this arc is radius 127, and this radius 127 is tangent at this circle and this arc. Tangent at the R19, tangent at the R44. Meaning that it's become like this lah. It should be like this. That's why here you need to find the tangent radius. Okay, tangent. So tangent at here and also tangent at here. And then the radius is 127. So 1 to 7. And enter. Okay, 1 to 7. But if you see at here, it becomes internal right. Become like this. And it is wrong. Okay, it should be like this. Then you delete again. Okay. So tangent radius. Okay, maybe you need to click at here. Do not click at here. That's why it become like this. You need to click at here lah. Number 1 and number 2. Then 127. Then become like this lah. Okay, that's why it's very important to know the position of the tangent. Okay, now become like this. Then click trim. Okay, and then enter. Then here is a 127. This arc is 127. You may click utilize. Okay, radius. Then if you click at here, it's 1 to 7. Okay, 127. Okay. Okay, now we want to do this one. Okay, this one is a straight line. It's not the circle because it doesn't mention any radius. If you use a ruler, here is a straight line. Okay, there is a line. Okay, and then this line is a tangent at the radius 44 and tangent with the R19. Okay, so just click a line. Okay, hold your shift on your keyboard, shift and then right mouse. Then find the tangent. Hit shift, right mouse. At the shift on the keyboard, you need to hold for the keyboard and then right mouse. Okay, tangent at here, and then once again shift, right mouse, tangent at here. Just click it, automatic. You will click the tangent at here. Okay, same at here below, also the tangent line. So you click the line. Okay, hold the keyboard for the shift. Hit shift, right mouse. Okay, but first you need to click the line. Click the line first. Click line, shift, right mouse, tangent at here, and then shift, right mouse, tangent. Shift you need to hold, then enter. Okay, straight line. Okay, and then this one is a R38. Okay, tangent at here, tangent at here. Okay, then click tangent radius. So tangent at here and also tangent at here. Then the radius is 38. Okay, 38 and enter. Then you get the bottom at here, radius 38. Okay, then you may click the trim, enter, then here. Okay, the point. Okay, the point. Okay, and then also you may trim at this point and at this point. You get like this. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, so same at here. Okay, so here is a basic shape of this part. Okay, now you want to do the hexagon. Okay, this one is a hexagon, right? Okay, and then this hexagon is rotate 15 degree. Okay, this hexagon is rotate 15 degree, and then the center of hexagon is same at the center of this circle. Okay, and then the diameter of a hexagon is 44. Okay, they give a dimension is 44. Okay, 44. So if you have it like this, basically I will do like this. Okay, I will create a center diameter because we know that here to here is 44, right? Center diameter. I will create the circle first lah. Okay, center diameter. I want to do this lah. Okay, buat kat sini lah. Okay, center at here. The same center, right? Okay, I put 44. Okay, 44. Okay, 44 and then enter. Okay, so here is a 44. Okay, if you utilize it, measure radius. So here it becomes diameter 44 lah. Okay, diameter 44. Okay, and then to get the shape of a hexagon, you may click at here. Kat sini. Okay, under draw, under rectangle. Okay, beside rectangle, they have a arrow. Okay, they have an arrow. So you click this arrow, then click polygon. Arrow, polygon. Okay, rectangle, and then go polygon. Polygon. Okay, and then read the command at the below. They said enter number of side. Because hexagon, it should be 6 lah. Okay, then put 6. Okay, hexagon, right? Put 6, and then enter. Okay, specify the center of polygon. So center of polygon at here. Okay, the center, which is the same center of this line lah, of this circle. Okay, center. Okay, basically hexagon, they give you the two type, inscribe and circumscribe. Okay, inscribe and circumscribe. That's why I draw the circle first, so that I know this hexagon should be inscribed or circumscribed. Okay, what happened? I put inscribe. So inscribe become like this. Okay, it become like this. Meaning that the circle is inside. Sorry, the hexagon is inside the circle. We call it inscribe. Okay, but if you see at here, this hexagon is not inscribed. What happened if I put inscribe? Yeah, put like this. Inscribe, right? Then I measure the distance. It should be side to side, right? Side to side should be 44. If you measure, it become not 44. It become 38 only. That's why I'm saying this hexagon cannot be inscribed. Should be circumscribed. Okay, circumscribed. Okay. Okay, then here is wrong lah. If I put circumscribe, okay, polygon, okay, number of 6. Okay, center is at here. Okay, I put circumscribe about circle. Okay, and then I'm choose like this. Okay, quadrant right, circumscribe. Okay, so here is a circumscribed hexagon. If I measure side to side, now it become 44, which is same like this drawing, meaning that this hexagon is circumscribed. It's not inscribed. Okay, okay, and then I delete this one. Delete lah dulu, no need to delete lah, because we want to rotate, right? Because here it's not 15 degree. If you see the pitch of hexagon is not in 50 degree, right? It's still a vertical line, okay, parallel with vertical line. That's why here you need to rotate 15 degree. So how you want to rotate? You can go under modify. Okay, under modify. They have a rotate kat mana? This one, rotate. Okay, rotate. Okay, under modify, rotate. Okay, click the hexagon that you want to rotate. This one, right? Click, and then click enter. Okay, enter. Okay, and then specify the center. Read, rotate specified base point. Base point is at here. Okay, the center of a rotation is at here. Okay, the center of a circle. Okay, and then you may put the angle. So angle, I put 15 degree. Because they said 15 degree, right? At here, 15 degree. So I put 15 degree and become like this lah. So automatically it become 15 degree like this. Okay, 15 degree. So if you want to measure whether this already become 15 degree or not, so you just click the one circle. Okay, put it here. Okay, and then put like this. Then you measure it. Measure, utilities measure, angle. Okay, angle, here is pitch, right? And then here is a vertical line. It should be 15 degree. If you see, it become 15 degree. So meaning that it is same like this. Okay, you can measure it from utilities, angle. This one, utilities, find angle. Angle, pitch, and this one, 15 degree. So meaning that already 15 degree lah. Okay, so then here you may delete lah because this one is not the object line. Okay, then you get same like the object. Okay, same like the object. Okay, then to do the center line, the same center map. Okay, so just type a dim center. Okay, dim center, this line. Sorry, dim center, this line, and this line, and then dim center at here. This line. Okay, then you get like this object lah. Okay, the center of this object. Okay. Okay. Now we go for the last example, then we finish. The last example. So this one is an example number berapa? Berapa saya buat? Tak ingat. Number 5, last example lah. Okay, last example, number 5. Okay, number 5 is I think there is a familiar with you. Number 5, the object. There is a spanner. Okay, there is a spanner. The dimension for the spanner. Okay, you may look first the object, how to draw the spanner, which one you want to start, okay, how you want to start the object. Okay, so here is a spanner drawing. So basically we need to draw this head, right? Okay, the head of spanner. Okay, and then the unit is in metric. Okay, they already mentioned the unit is metric. So automatically all the units of this drawing is in millimeter. Okay, it's in millimeter, the drawing. Okay, so we try to finish it in 15 minutes, hopefully lah. Okay, I can read this one. But this one is have a tricky part at here. Okay, have a tricky part because I think most of the students they start with the 15 degree. Okay, they start with the rotation 15 degree. If you see it here, most of students start with 15 degree. Okay, but if you start with 15 degree, it becomes a bit difficult. Okay, bit difficult. That's why I'm saying the first step is you need to analyze the drawing. Okay, if you start with 15 degree, you rotate first the part, then it becomes very difficult to solve it. Okay, that's why this part do not turn 15 degree first. You need to make it as a normal view, which is the Y and X. Okay, Y and X. 15 degree, you need to rotate last. Okay, last. Okay, the last step is rotate 15 degree. Okay, so how you want to start? Basically, we start with the 86. Okay, we will start with 86. But this 86 do not rotate 15 degree. I know if you rotate 15 degree, why you rotate 15 degree? Because there is parallel with the 38, right? Okay, parallel with 38, and then this 38 is 15 degree rotation. Okay, 15 degree rotation. That's why we start it as a normal view. Okay, normal view. So we start with the 86 line. Okay, like this line. Sorry. Okay. So 86. Okay, I start with the normal line first. 86, this one. Okay, I not rotate the line. Make it as a normal. Okay, vertical line, 86. Okay, and then at 86 there is the R34, right? Okay, two location of R34. So R34 at here and R34 at here. Okay, upper and lower. Okay, and then the constraint is it should be here to here should be 86. That's why I put 86 first. Okay, because we know the constraint of R34 should be maximum and minimum distance is 86. Okay, 86. Okay, R34. So I put center radius 34. Okay, I put center radius. Okay, so I put 34 at here. Okay, I know here we become the center line of a 34. Okay, here 34. Okay, 34. Okay, and then here we delete lah. Okay, delete. So here is 34. Okay. Okay, also same 34 at this line, right? Here also 34. Okay, then here you may use a copy. Yeah, under modified, they have a copy. Okay, copy. Okay, you click copy and then select the object. So the object I want to copy is this one. Okay, copy this object. Okay, and then I enter. Okay, enter, and then they said specify the base point that you want to copy or you want to move it. Okay, the reference point. So the reference point at here, I put the quadrant, then put it at here. Okay, and enter. Because I know here should be 34, here should be 34 also. But the maximum and minimum should be 86. Okay, 86. So here to here 86, here 34, below also 34. Okay, so represent 34 at here, represent 34 at here. Okay. Okay, and then start with the radius 50. This one. We know that this radius 50 is the tangent with the 34 upper and 34 lower. Okay, and that 50 at here. Radius 50 should be at here. Okay, this one, 50 should be at here. So it should be tangent, tangent, radius. So tangent at here, and then the radius is 50. Okay, this line is a radius 50. Then put 50, enter. So automatically you get the radius 50 at here. Okay, radius 50 at here. Okay. Okay. Okay, this 86 you may delete lah. Okay, you may delete 86 because this 86 no need to do after this. Okay, you may delete it. Okay, so here is R50, R34, and R34. Okay. Okay, now we want to do the radius 22. Okay, this one, radius 22. So if you see this arrow, R22, the center point is same with the center point of the R50. You see, this R22, okay, the center point is same with the radius 50 center point. You see, in this line, right, the arrow right is intersect with the center point of R50. So you need to do the center radius, okay, and then find the center point of R50. R50 mana? Sini, this one. Okay, because this one is 34. Okay, because it is the same position, right? Same vertical line. So automatically here is R50 lah. Okay, it should be start at here, R50. Okay, and then put 22. Then enter. So here is a radius 22. Okay, radius 22 at here. Okay. Okay, and then under radius 22, they have a 38. Okay, 38. So you just click the 38 at here. Saya akan buat macam mana? 38. So here 38. So 38 divided by 2 is around 19, right? Okay, 19. So I put 19 below. Okay, and 19 above. So I just copy it. And 19 above. Okay. This one at the center point. I put this 19 and 19 at the center point. Once again, 19 I find at the center of the circle of the radius 20. Okay. So 19 at here and 19 at the above. So that it becomes 38 lah. Okay, 19, 19, 38. Okay, because I want to do this one, 38. Okay. Okay, and then create the one line as the intersection. Okay, it will intersect with the radius 22, right? Okay, it will intersect with the radius 22 and also with the 34. Okay, 22 and 34. So it should be connect like this, number 1, and also connect to this one. Yes. And then I copy the line, number 1, number 2, enter, and then it should be from this endpoint to this endpoint. I copy it. Okay, I copy the line. Okay, now it becomes a bit messy, right? Okay, and then you need to trim the object lah. Okay, you need to trim the object. So how you want to trim the object? You need to refer to the actual one. Okay, trim, enter. So this R50 until here, right? So here you may delete first lah. R50. Okay. Then trim once again, enter. Okay, dekat mana lagi ya? This one may delete. Tak perlu, right? May delete. And then here also no need. Okay. So you will connect like this. Then here no need also. Here also no need. Dekat mana ni? Sini. Tak payah. Okay, here also cannot. Okay, done. Then here you may delete. Okay, then you get like this. Okay, you may measure. If you want to check whether your angle is correct or your distance is correct or not, you may measure distance. Then here should be 38, same 38. Okay, and then the part and the one quadrant to quadrant should be 86 and correct 86. Okay, 86, and then here should be R50. So radius here should be R50, correct? Okay. And then here also same at here should be R34, which is correct, R34. Okay, and then here also should be R22. Okay. Okay, after you do like this, then you may rotate the object. Then you start to rotate. That's why I said rotate will become the last step. Okay, last step. Okay, rotate 15 degree, right? Okay, rotate 15 degree. So then you rotate the object, select all, then enter. Okay, you may start at this point lah, at the center point. Make sure you put at the center at here. Okay, center at here. Okay, click at here. Okay, and then you may put 15 degree. 15 degree and then enter. It should be opposite, right? And negative lah. Should be negative 15 degree. Okay, rotate, enter. Okay, center is at here. Okay, and put negative 15 degree. Okay, negative 15. Okay, so that it becomes the counterclockwise lah. If you put 15 degree, it becomes counterclockwise. If you put negative 15 degree, it becomes counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Okay, put negative 15 degree, then you get like this. Okay, 15 degree, which is similar like this object, 15 degree. Okay, the rotation is 15 degree. Okay, and then just make it 305 from this center until the end. Okay, so it should be from this point, okay, until the end, 305 here. Okay, and then here is a 32, right? Okay, 32, and then here become a semicircle. Okay, semicircle with the diameter of 32. Okay, with the diameter of 32. So then center diameter, sorry, center diameter at here. So it become 32 lah. 32, enter. Okay, and then here you need to move the object lah. Okay, move. This one under modified, they have a move. Okay, move. Click this object, enter. Okay, and then the space point is from here to here. Okay, now it becomes 32 at here lah. Okay, 32 at here. Okay, and then you may offset the object. Okay, offset. You may use offset because it is a center. So offset upper 16, lower 16. So offset. This one under modified, they have offset. The offset 16, enter. Number 1, number 2. So 16 upper and 16 lower. Okay, and then you may trim the object, enter. So trim this part, this part, this part, and this part. Okay, and then enter. Then here you may delete lah. So this line you don't want this line, right? So, okay, then you get like this now. Okay, and then here they have a R64. Then this R64 is a tangent with the 32 line, and then tangent with this one. So then become tangent, radius. So tangent at here, tangent this part, tangent this part, and then 64. Then enter. Then you get like this lah. Okay, same at the bottom. This one, and then 64. Enter. Then you may trim the object. Enter. Okay, and then this one and this one. Then you get the spanner. Okay, spanner. If you measure this part, the distance, this point to this point, okay, equal with 305. Same, right? Equal with 305. Okay, and then if you measure the side by side, it's equal with 32, right? 32, which is same at here lah. 32. Okay, 32. So here is the drawing. Okay, drawing. Okay, so I think I finished the workshop. Okay, because I promised I want to do until 11:30. So Alhamdulillah, finish 11:30, sharp 11:30. So if you have any questions or any doubt, you may put at the comment lah below. Okay, maybe after this you want to put the question also can lah. I'll try to answer it. Okay, so I think that's all for my part. And then I will pass to the chairman. Thank you.
Nak tahu kelajuan peranti pintar dalam 5G? Di MMU ada jawapannya. Nak tahu bagaimana kandungan kreatif dan perniagaan atas talian dikuasai? Di MMU ada jawapannya. Nak tahu bagaimana cyber security dan undang-undang berfungsi? Di MMU ada jawapannya. Semua itu dan banyak lagi ada di Multimedia University kerana MMU ialah anda menerajui masa hadapan digital. Layari mmu.edu.my.